Okay, so much for looking good. The Sunday Funday thing was something that my father-in-law, the reason why I called him the Mafias is because that's, her real name is Mamaw, and my father-in-law is Paul Red. This is a lot of reason why people say I don't speak right, is because in Isan language, things sound different, so why did I switch to Singha? Good morning, Paige and Chuck here in ThatPhanom, Thailand, the end of SongPop. We had a good time on the final day. I didn't really make a video yesterday. Paige actually made some video clips, entertaining clips. Okay, are you okay? Like a little ghost. Okay, so much for looking good.
สวัสดีปีใหม่กลับวันที่18เดียวกันเองรวยๆด้วยลายกระเป๋าได้คือแบบว่าไม่โดนหนามน้องลายกระเป๋าได้ดูเลยดูแล้วกินกันแล้วก็หาเบียร์เลยแล้วไม่รู้โค้งค้าง
Anyway, ended up being a good year. I'm so happy Thailand is back to celebrating Songkran. I got some video clips from my friends from Pattaya and Chiang Mai and Bangkok, and it was a crazy, wild, fun time. Watching Thai people park is very entertaining, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what he's quite figuring out yet. So anyway, today is Sunday Funday. My mother-in-law is going to cook a big meal today. Metim wasn't able to celebrate with us because she was with family, so she's gonna come celebrate the new year. I'm taking them, well, we're taking them all to the beach next week, sometime soon, and the girls for their summer break. We would go earlier, but it's my father-in-law's birthday is coming up in a couple of days. He's 72, I think. Yeah, 72 now. And then we're out of here for our next adventures. Got to get back to mom, help her with a few things over there. And yeah, it's going to be a great year. If you guys haven't noticed, I set up a membership site on my channel. It's something I didn't want to do from the beginning, but my reasoning on it now, we have a Patreon. People want to do that. It's up to them. We never ask for anything, but a lot of people feel better to contribute to our content by doing that. So I always thank you guys at the end of the video for that. But I want to simplify things by creating a members only site. And you guys who are not going to be members, you're not going to suffer or lose anything for not being a member. But what it's going to do is going to allow me to communicate to some of my audience a little better, because it's difficult now for me to concentrate on helping specific people. And a lot of the people that have been with us for a long time and a lot of people that are already members, this will allow me to better communicate with them and share some question and answer stuff kind of in a private setting, amongst some other perks too. So if you guys are interested, you guys can click on the link below on the description box or click the little join tab to get some more information on that. Anyway, been riding the bike. I made a video the other day on my e-bike because I got my e-bike set up for my cameras, and it's a lot easier to make video on that than this. But people are like, you need to ride they're so concerned about my daily activities. Like I ride the crap out of this bike a lot. I ride it almost every other day. I do about a minimum 15 kilometers on it. And, I do a lot of things during the day that I don't share on damn video, you know. I wore my hat yesterday. I got a new camera for the truck. I'll have to install that at some point. This is like my fourth camera, the mirror. And I guess it's the heat, which is, it's parked underneath the shade most of the time, but it is hot as hell in Thailand. That is the most expensive one that you can buy. It videos in 4K front and rear. You can watch it digital. You can replay it on the screen. It's very nice, but it lasted what, two years? My camera. How long did that old camera last? Mirror, backup camera. Yeah. That last one, it lasted 2 years. That's like our fourth or fifth one. Anyway, we'll do it again. You gotta have it. Like, I'm not gonna drive in Thailand without the protection of cameras, because anything could happen. And especially if it's not your fault, you don't want to be at fault. So I gotta hopefully all I can do is just plug it in. All the wiring and stuff still should be good. Anyway, that's what's happening, guys. I hope you enjoyed the SongPop videos. I enjoyed making them for you. Maybe we can get Mafia to cook us some food. Good morning. Show us some more food videos. Good morning. Matthew's daughter is outside. Yeah.
เ
Oh yeah, Faye's going home. Also, Paige's cousin Faye, she was supposed to be taking her mom back, but her mom decided she's not going to go back ever again. But she's what, 90?
90.
She's 90. She's 90, so she's not going home. Which I don't blame her. That's too far to go anyway. And we're supposed to be taking mom back home next year, so she could see her mom, who's 96. It'll be 97 actually. So that's what's happening. We're gonna have jiao hon tonight, which is really thin sliced beef, and they make us kind of like a pot of soup. And they make the pot all day. And at nighttime, they put it on a little hot pot, and then they cook the meat, put in the vegetables. Okay, it works. I just need to run the power wire. I guess it's got a different power wire, so. I think it's, all right, there we go. Lotus, haven't been here in a while. get a few things. Look at that. That's colorful, huh? Look how colorful those are.
That's my color. Chắc là khá là phức tạp.
That store looks busy, huh? Like a lot more things. This is a small Lotus, but they do have a lot of stuff here. It's cheap though. I know. Yeah, a lot of coolers now, huh? Maybe we'd need that for our traveling beers. Yeah,
Color blue. Maybe this one is dirty.
That's good. They have top secret. Hey, is that soap?
Yeah.
And here I always use my American Visa card for big purchases, stuff like that. And I have cash rewards because it's a traveler's card, but it has the little touch here too, so it works the same as it does back home. And no extra fees or anything like that. As long as you pay your bill. Well, that was good noodling. Really good soup here, huh? I like it.
My friend Michael like, hey, you want to go eat? Hey, one Bangkok.
Why is he telling you that? Wrong person?
No, it is in a group. It is like if I stop by somewhere, whatever day, all of it.
I stopped eating. I'm bored with the Calpixen, so I'm not gonna have that for a while. Putting her on timeout. Yeah, I know. That's what I'll do next time. Looking good. Before we start our Sunday fun day, before everybody shows up, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on. I try not to be as redundant as possible. A lot of times I say the same things over because we get a lot of new subscribers, new viewers to the channel, and they have a lot of questions. That's kind of the reason why I want to do the members site, so I can get a little bit closer to you guys. You know, I try to bring you guys along for everything, so when we finally meet, it's like we've known each other for a long time, you know, but I don't know anything about you. So this way, on the member site, we can at least get to know each other a little bit, you know. You may have some personal questions or personal situations that you need to deal with, or you just want a little bit extra out of the channel, mosquitoes. The Sunday Fun Day thing was something that my father-in-law always had before me and Paige even moved here 6 years ago. It was just a Sunday gathering of friends. It's mostly friends. There's nobody here that's related to each other. They all pretty much went to school together, so they've known each other here. That's the thing in a small town, everybody kind of grows up and stays here. So they've just known each other since they were children. So pretty much like family. So the Sunday Fun Day was something that I come up with because I never experienced that before ever in my life, where family got together and just had such a good time over an awesome meal. And it was really cool. At first I was like preparing like a dish. You know, it's something funny about Thai people. They park here, but you see, they go to the gold shop down here. But instead of parking in front of the gold shop, They always park down the road. I think if they don't want, it's weird. I don't know. I think maybe they don't want nobody to see their vehicle there or something. I'm not sure. It's strange, but I see it every single day, multiple times a day. But anyway, got a little sidetrack there. How you doing? I thought it was really cool, and I was making like foreigner dishes, but it was hard to find the ingredients. It was hard to prepare, and it would just take a little bite and be done with it. But if you notice, they don't really eat much food anyway. And what happens is some of the other people, they take it home to their family. A lot of the other people they're not as fortunate as my in-laws. So they let them have most of the food to take home. Most of the time, that's what happens. But I do have plans on making them some more hard shell tacos, Mexican tacos. They might like that, I don't know. Whatever, I like it. So another thing is the Mafias. The reason why I call them the Mafias is because it all started a long time ago when I first got here, and I was stressed out to the max about my visa situation because I thought I knew everything. There wasn't a whole lot of YouTube videos when I first started. JC, you guys know, retired cheap guide agent, shout out to him. He was really the only one that you could get reliable information from, to an extent. So I didn't have a whole lot to go by, so I just did all the research I possibly could, looked at all the websites, figured out what the rules were. But when you got here, that goes all out the window. Like, nothing is the same. Like, you know, and for me, it's like, no, this is how it's supposed to be. That's what I expect. But that's why I always try to tell everybody, leave your expectations at the airport before you get on the plane, because they're gonna hurt your feelings here. But I was sitting, I made a video, of course I make a video about everything, talking about my dilemma with my visa stuff. It was mainly because my marriage visa was no good, and I didn't know I had to get it translated, and I was just a little stressed out for other reasons too. And my mother-in-law told me that day, don't worry about it, I'm the soy mafia, I will take care of it. I'm like, huh? I thought that was funny, and didn't think much about it until a couple other days. I heard the ladies talking about her being the mafia. And I was like, what is going on here with the mafia? But if you guys watch my channel for a while, you see how my mother-in-law is. And she's pretty respected with her friends and in the group. And they just call her the mafia because it's pretty much what she says is the way it is. So that's mafia. But her real name is Mamaw. Mamaw, like a horse. And Ma means mother. And my father-in-law is Paul Red. His nickname is Red, short for Nut Ed. And Paul is a father and mother. Everybody has like a descriptive name. You'll hear me say sometimes Pinoy or Nong Noi. Pinoy means somebody that's older, P older, or you can say P out of respect. But P means older, or you can say that as a friend, but Nong is somebody who's younger than you. And you'll hear me a lot of times in the restaurant go, Nong Cop, Nong Cop. That's just kind of a polite way of getting the person working there's attention, because I don't know their name. And it's the same with people, they relate us to being Farang or Farang or Farang, however you want to say it, whatever region you live in. In Thailand, if you even live in Thailand, you'll hear it multiple ways. Anyway, it's a descriptive name, and we're a light-skinned foreigner, so it's funny that Indians, they call them abang, which means to be pushy. But I don't think they do it out of really disrespect. It's just a descriptive of, maybe that's a little disrespectful, I don't know. Anyway, descriptive words. So I just want to explain to you a little bit about the Sunday Funday event here, why I call my mother-in-law Mafia, and a lot of stuff like that. So this is another thing I want to have a Q&A on and I still try to answer questions always in my regular channel. I need to do something a little bit different to better manage my channel. So Yeah, if you want to become a member, just click the join box, and I would appreciate it. Kaugam and Kaugam. This is a lot of reason why people say I don't speak right. Is because in Isan language, things sound different. So in Thai language, black rice is, her name is black rice. So how do you say black rice in Thai?
Kaudam.
Kaudam.
Kaugam.
Kaugam is Isan or Lao?
ใช่กับของกำเขาดำของกำ
Same in Lao language. Now, Isan language is kind of like Lao and Thai mixed. So Kaugam. Huh. Oh, and somebody's asking about the powder on their face during SongPop. It's cooling powder because it's hot. Bang SongPop.
ทำไม
ทำ
ทำ
ไม
ไมเดี๋ยวไปปะแป้ง
ทำไมทำแปงทำไม
ทาแป้ง
ปะแป้ง
สงกรานต์
ต้องการก็ปะแป้ง
อากาศร้อน
อากาศร้อนก็ปะแป้งได้ มันร้อนก็ปะแป้ง
อันนี้มาปาแป้ง
ปะ
So that lotus, whatever, locust, you guys call it something from a C word, I don't remember, but the one that make all the damn noise, they eat the of course they eat the eggs. Why wouldn't they eat the eggs? Let me turn the light on here. I don't know why it's got to be so dark.
ชีเปชีอร่อย
That's the egg?
เย่
Gosh, my ow. เคยกินไหม
เคยกินแบบนี้
ไม่ได้ไม่
ไม่เป็นไร
อร่อย
ไม่เป็นไร
So you gotta, oh, that does not look good. So you gotta smash it in the rice. Scary.
เอาไหมชักกี้
My ow. Only because I don't like them bastards.
ชักกี้บอกไม่เอา
But I'm glad those won't reproduce. I'm glad.
กินเนื้อคำหนึ่งอ่ะตะกี้กินหนึ่งคำ
My ow, hop.
มาแล้วบอกเอา
My top.
เป็นอะไรอร่อย
อร่อยมาก
มันจะออกมัน
น่ากลัวแมลงน่ากลัวตัวใหญ่
ไข่จักรัน
เสียงดังด้วยไม่ชอบ
มันโตขึ้นมาแล้วมัน
Why did I switch to Singha? I still like Leo. For whatever reason, the Singha is a little less filling. It's the same alcohol content. It's just not as bitter. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's a little smoother taste. I don't know. I like it. Ice in the beer. I think when people think ice in a beer, they think of like back home, like might as well be drinking Miller Lite or something. I don't know. I never drank. Paige used to drink ice in her. She used to put ice cubes in her beer back home. Like, what are you doing? She goes, "Oh, it's cold, better cold." I'm like, "Well, it's watered down now. It isn't going to taste good." But here, like, it gets hot quick. Not here in air condition. You don't need to put ice in your beer. You put a koozie on it and drink it real fast if you want to. But I don't know. I got used to the flavor with ice. I can drink it without the ice, but I don't like warm beer. I know some people like warm beer, but a lot of people who have tried the ice in their beer for the first time, they like it. And for me, I like cold beer, so it goes down smoother. I usually don't allow it to sit in my glass and turn into water. Of course, it probably is. A little watered down, but hey, only do what makes sense to you. But at least try it. I'll try everything except those ugly bug eggs. Ant eggs are good, actually. I made a video on the cooking channel of me actually getting the ant eggs from the tree and making the it's like lop seasoning with the ant eggs. It was really good. I I've eaten crickets and the mealworms, and they're okay. It's nothing really special. The mealworms are okay because they're kind of buttery and salty, and they're fried. But those gigantic flying bugs and their spawn, no. I wish all of those would die. I don't think there's a need for those. Anyway, cheers. One more thing, since we're answering questions, the music that I play in my videos. So YouTube has a thing now where you can buy copyright licensing for music. Unfortunately, it hasn't come to Thailand, but it's something new that YouTube offers, which I think is really cool. I'm able to look at the library, and there's a lot of cool songs in there. Depending on your channel, a lot of the music's free. But the copyright stuff is not that expensive, but I can't do it here. So the music I get is usually a homemade version of a really cool song. If it was up to me, I'd have really good music that I enjoy on there. But 80s rock, 90s stuff. You know, I grew up in the 90s and 80s. So I grew up in the 80s, but I like 90s rock and roll. But anyway, I like 60s and 70s rock and roll too. But this is just like you could call it like a cover band that doesn't get copyright. Sometimes it does, and I have to take it down, or sometimes if it gets a copyright, it doesn't affect us in Thailand like it does in the States, but they won't play the video in certain parts of the world. So you either have to mute it. So you'll notice if you go back on some of my older videos, maybe there's a section that's muted. It's because it was easier for me just to mute the sound and be done with the copyright stuff. You can go and edit older videos, but it's difficult. Anyway, so it's kind of a cover band that I've kind of mixed up a little bit differently in my editing program. That's about it. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works, and later on I get to strike, and I'm like, crap, I used that music in about 20 of my videos. You know? So, anyway, since we're learning stuff today. Where's your Fritos? You eat them all? I'm going on a bike ride tomorrow. I got a couple more days before we go on our next trip. I had to order some brake pads for that thing because the brakes are not good. So I ordered some ceramic pads on Lazada. Lazada's kind of like our, what is that we used to order from in America? eBay. Amazon. Just like the coffee shop here. But you can get only little tiny things from Amazon, and it's mostly due to customs cooperation. So the Lazada site deals, you can get stuff abroad. A lot of stuff comes from China, but you can get stuff locally. And yeah, it's the thing, it's the site that you go to when you want just about anything. And on Lazada, and I showed my mom how to do this too, she can order food from any grocery store that's on there, which is most of them, even like Villa Market that has the foreigner goods. She can go on Lazada and order one can of Frank's Red or bottle of Frank's Red Hot, and they'll bring it to her. So one item, it doesn't matter. So Lazada is a really good tool here in Thailand. But I ordered some brake pads, and most of the stuff that I get for my bike and everything, it all comes from Lazada, and I don't have to go shopping around asking if somebody has something. So I'm riding I'm not riding my e-bike tomorrow. I'm going to ride. I rode today, but I'm going to do 120K on that bike tomorrow.
Why?
And it's Matt's birthday. Well, it was Matt's birthday 2 days ago. Celebrating her birthday. Your dad's birthday too? Happy birthday to both of them. Is she coming too? Paul Red's birthday. สวัสดีครับเหนื่อยทำไม
ยากอยู่2 วันหยุดเลย
กินเยอะ
วันเกียร์เลยตัววันมาไม่ได้
สุดซอยนิดหน่อยกินเบียร์ We have a child here.
ดีเรื่องไปดีรถเป็นคนที่รู้โอ้ย
มีกะทิใส่คือมันจะมูมีน้ำมูมีกะทิเอาคือมันจะมูเป็นน้ำมูของเราล่ะทำไมไม่มีล่ะเราพอดีตายจริงๆเอาแต่ว่าเอาแค่เราไม่เลยเราถึงเมื่อแล้วปันเอาจิ๋วลูกปันน่ะทำไมไม่เอาตัวอะไรกันเลย
Both of these two are teachers, retired police. I'm not sure what Paul Poole did. I know he owned a bar, a couple of bars. The one sitting next to Mafia, he was actually, like me, a medic, military, when he retired. Of course, Paul Sanchai, he's retired police. Alright guys, gonna end the video. I hope you enjoyed today's little Sunday Funday video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys got time. We'll see you tomorrow on the next No Time to Be Sad video. Bye.